Hi there, I'm Nick, and today I'll be walking you through the different ways you can import information into your event. We'll be focusing on sessions, but the techniques that we learn for sessions will be transferable to the other sections of your event, like speakers and attendees. Pro tips and best practices would be that if you only need to add a few things or make some minor adjustments, adding/editing via the control panel will probably be your best option. If you have lots of information to adjust or information already in a spreadsheet, using our spreadsheet option will probably be the better choice for you. If you haven't seen it already, I recommend you take a few minutes to watch our Getting Started video to make sure that you have a basic understanding of the control panel and some of the places that you need to go to make adjustments. First, I'll walk you through how to add sessions via the control panel, and then we'll learn about adding sessions via the spreadsheet. Let's get started. Let's focus first on adding sessions individually. First, I'm going to select Schedule in the upper left-hand portion of my control panel. Next, I'm going to select the plus sign on the right side of the screen. Next to the plus sign, you'll see a cloud button for event exports and a magnifying glass for searching through information as well. The plus sign is how we're going to add new information, so let's select that. You'll see at the top of the page, we have an option to import information, and let's go ahead and skip that for now. We'll come back to this later. As we continue moving down the page, you'll see we have fields or boxes for things like title, date, start and end time. If you've purchased our reserve or native plan, you'll also see here an option to add a capacity for the session as well. Further down still, you'll see that we can attach people, such as speakers or sponsors, add a session description, or attach session types and subtypes. At the bottom of the page, you'll see we have options for renamable filters and many additional custom fields and extras. Files is a great way for you to add session handouts or presentations. Once you've entered in the information you want, you can add this session to your event by selecting Publish, or you have an option to save as draft for a later time. Now let's learn about adding information via the spreadsheet. We'll follow the same process as before by selecting Schedule at the top of the page, and then the plus sign for adding new information. At the top of the page, you'll see our section for Import Sessions. First, we're going to download the template that's provided, and we'll get that opened up. There are a few important things to note. Number one, you cannot delete sessions with the spreadsheet, and that is true of attendees, speakers, sponsors, etc. Number two, you must maintain the formatting provided in this document. Do not delete any of the columns or rows 1 through 8. And then number three, each row must have a unique ID. Using the same ID will cause one of your sessions to be overwritten. If you change an existing ID to something new, it will leave the original session intact and create a new session on your site. I recommend a simple numbering system. You'll see in the top left, we have some handy links for support and the upload page. As you move down, you'll see that there are a few columns that are required as noted in blue. Column A is the unique ID that I referenced at the beginning. And then there are columns for things like time, date, whether or not you'd like them published or to be saved as drafts, and more. Once you've added the information you need, we'll click the link to go back to our upload form. Now we'll click where it says select a file and choose the document we are working on and select upload. It will typically take a few minutes or longer depending on how many sessions you have. You can navigate away from this page while it's processing and build other parts of your event. After a few minutes, you'll see all my sessions have populated and I can edit them as I would like. As a pro tip, I can edit and or add sessions as much as I would like in the web interface for quick changes. But if I ever need to do some more big picture adjustments, it's important that I return to the edition screen and download the latest version of my spreadsheet so it will have any changes or updates that I've made. You always want to be working off the most current information. Thanks for watching this support video. While you're here, check out some more of our support guides, or feel free to connect with us on Twitter @ScedSupport or via email at support@sched.com if you ever have any questions or need help with anything at all.